Hello again, everyone. Today we are going to be looking at SkyShadow from the Transformers Titan Returns line. He is, of course, a leader class figure. So let's get started. Here's a quick shot of the back of the box, and pretty straightforward as you can see. This is kind of the confusing thing. When you look at the back, it kind of implies that he transforms into a tank and also an airplane, but that's kind of misleading. We'll have a look at what he actually does here in just 1 second. Okay, here's a picture. He's still in his little plastic inlay. You can see he's got his little connecties. And what I do is I just kind of leave him in the tray and then take a nice pair of scissors and then just cut all of those. And that way all of the extra trash just kind of falls into the box itself, so everything's contained when I throw it away. So here is the figure out of packaging. A couple cool things we already noticed. Let's see, these little guns here on the shoulders actually rotate back and forth in position. The head, you can actually flip it up, and then you can get out the little headmaster. This is true of all the leaders, and some of the Voyagers too actually have this kind of flip up head thing going on. All right, let's take a look at the hands. You can see, unfortunately, there's solid mold in the fist position, but there is kind of a circle there so that you can put in either of the weapons that he comes with, and he does come with a laser gun and then this little ship, which will probably have something to do with maybe the airplane when we actually transform him over. Okay, here's the back. And you can see, you can already, this is one of those transformers where it's kind of already telling you which direction it's going in terms of transforming. You can see we have some tank treads there on the back of the legs. Here's a quick little comparison between the old one and the new one. We had a little guy from the old Generations Deluxe version, and he actually came with two nice little rocket launchers, only transformed into an airplane, and had perpetual problems with his head popping off, if you remember that. You can see the bigger one is a really nice upgrade. They have the nice little shoulder guns and everything. Everything you would want in a big SkyShadow. SkyShadow separates at the waist into two different parts, and you can kind of get it already. We're going to be transforming into two different vehicles, the tank and also the airplane, and this is always kind of a little problematic in my mind about what would happen if you lost either his top half or his bottom half in the middle of battle. You can also do a pretty cool battle damage display with an Optimus Prime with his mighty sword standing over SkyShadow if you want to. Okay, here are two different pieces fully transformed. The top half became the airplane and the bottom half became the tank. The tank's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. The legs actually fold up on itself, and you can kind of see it there. It's a cute little tank. And then we have the airplane itself, and the airplane is a lot, it doesn't go actually that far from the torso. You can see you just kind of flip a couple things around. The shield slash gun slash mini airplane does kind of tack onto the front, and then the cannon does become the cannon for the tank. This is, of course, if you know your Transformer, there's a character named Overlord, and this is obviously Overlord waiting to happen. In fact, people have already have pictures of Overlord online. Transformers seems to be in the habit of doing this, where they release a mold that is kind of a future figure. They did this with the Optimus Prime and Combiner Wars that became Motor Master, and more recently the Megatron, which is actually Blitzwing, and this is just another example of them doing this with SkyShadow later to become Overlord. And here is our final mode. This is the base mode. It's really just if you take the figure and just kind of face plant him with his arms spread out and bent at the knees, then you actually get kind of the base mode, sticking his gun in the back. It's okay. I haven't been super impressed with the base modes of the leader class figures. It's kind of neat that they're trying it, but a lot of them really kind of fall short. This is better than a lot of the ones that they've done, but again, it still lacks a little something in terms of desirability for a micro base.